What's going on? Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. How you doing, John? Man, 2 a.m. You're going to go till 2 a.m.? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if I could. It's hard for me to even stay up. Well, you know how it is. It's a lot of coffee. Are you like double shotting any energy drinks for that to stay up? I got 80. I got 80. I got 80 now. I need 20 more. 20 more and we'll get that What's going on, Hans? Happy Saturday morning. I'm kind of on my second cup so far. I've been up doing some editing and stuff. In fact, that's what I'm kind of going to do. This is kind of a working stream. So, I will do my best to kind of talk about what I'm doing, but there may be times when I, get focused. So, forgive me for that ahead of time. I've got another Amazing Peter Gaming APG is streaming the Renaissance Festival where he's at today. So starts at 10 p.m. tonight. Okay. Whew. Amazing Peter Game. They're out at the Renaissance Festival where they live over in the Netherlands. So I got that going in the background, but I'm going to turn it down a little bit so that or else he would probably be here because he's a regular. So John's got big plans for today. It's a working day. It's a working day for me. Hans, what do you got going on? Anything special going on for the weekend? I have episode 2 of Overland Geeks that I'm going to be finishing up today, so we can get it up later in the day. It's a fun episode where he's talking about his. Does it sound a bit distant? It sounds a bit distant. Let's see. Let me check I might have hit something. I know what I've done. I know what it is. It will sound better now. It should sound better now. It should sound better now. Weddings, got it. Yeah, I had forgot to mute it in wave 3 when I was using chat the other day. Sorry about that. I bet some crazy stuff goes on, during those weddings. Especially the afterwards, when you're driving them around. Maybe a few couples that can't quite wait. To be in love. Oh, they are very loud over there on that other stream. All right. Like I said, today I've been finishing up some editing, the finishing touches on episode 2, and now I'm about to go in and do a little After Effects work. This is my my graphics project for our stuff. Well, I kind of guess it's maybe it's time for me to grab a limo or something so I can do some go crazy. I'm about 4 years too late on the turning 50, but I sort of got a job promotion, so. I'm not sure how many weddings I've been to. Not sure. Cannot quite recall. So you guys are going to get a bit of a sneak peek of the episode. Turn some music down just a bit. And how's my audio sound?
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED.
All right. So that's just
hey guys, welcome to episode
just
number
the
2
audio.
of Overland Geeks, and today I'm going to be talking about my
So we like to do a tease at the start of the video.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED. Even this thing has LED.
There's a lot of wait time when you're trying to render what you want to look at.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED.
Freeze.
Hey guys, welcome to episode number. Even this thing has LED.
All right. So I want to do a little kind of effect here. I don't remember if anybody remembers the let me go find our previous episode. Overland. Yeah, I didn't do it at this one, but I've got this idea, like when David does the tease, it does this little freeze frame, and then kind of the title comes up, and that's what I'm going to kind of do here. We do this kind of vintage frame look. At the beginning.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me.
Absolutely love me some LED.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED.
So he does this kind of, so I'm doing this freeze frame, but I'm kind of thinking, I want it to be like a photograph that, you know, goes and then pops off the screen. So I have I believe I have that freeze frame of David. So I want to take that freeze frame, but I don't want it that big, right? In fact, I'm going to delete that, and then I'm going to drag it down to this composition there, and it'll create a whole new composition. And I'm going to mask it. I'm going to scale it down a bit. I kind of want to take that that vintage frame. Where is that? Where are you? Vintage frame. I'm going to pull it in here, but I'm going to rotate it. May do a little bit of stretching. Or there we go. Something like that, yeah. Scale it up a bit. When you're in After Effects, you can pull this over real quick. So when you're in After Effects and you have your layers, to get to things, you can twirl down to get to your transform tools, or you can use shortcut keys like S for scale, P for position. If you have your position open and you want scale, you could hit Shift S and that'll just open that. Shift R for rotation. The funny thing about rotation is there are also sticky keys that you use, and to rotate things in on your canvas, you hold down the W key to pull up the rotation tool. But you press Shift R to bring it up in, and you can also do opacity, which is T, but it's, for transparency, but it's opacity in the layer panel. But within your window, you could select a layer and then hold the little handles and hold Shift to constrain and do that, or you can use the actual, let me pull it, like scale. You can use the numbers and you'll get a little double arrow hand that you can sit there and drag. Now if you use Shift drag, it'll do it in larger increments. If you hold Control, it will do it in smaller increments. That way you have a little bit of fine tune, so, and I want to say scale, scale. I want to scale him down just a bit. Let's move him over. There's a mask on him, and if I hit M, that'll bring up the mask. But I kind of want to drag. Like I said, I might have to fiddle with the frame some to get it to fit. But yeah, I'm pretty well masked. So you can scale it in in proportion to each other and constrain it, or you can uncheck it here, or just drag handles to bring it down. So there we go. All right, now I want to go to my mask on the picture of David, and I'm gonna, if I double click it, it's hard to see it, but you double click it, it'll bring up these little handles for the masks. You can then drag those in. Oop. What happened? What happened? There we go. I did something. Don't know what I did. I did something. Drag that in. Drag that in. Drag that in. Now the picture itself seems to be a little not. Or maybe that's my frame. Yeah, that's my frame. Never mind. I'm going to leave it. I'll leave it because we're not perfect. We're not trying to be perfect on this. Thanks. Do you display full on AE? I hate the waiting and always use 1/4. I usually use auto. All right. I go to auto, which I hadn't set. Auto and then adaptive resolution. A lot of times I will set full. Here's the dog. Somebody's at the house. The girls are all going out to a craft show, something today. So there may be some commotion here at the house for a few. But I usually use set it on. All right, well, yeah. There. Are you leaving?
No, my mom's not here yet.
Huh?
My mom's not here yet.
Okay.
My mom and Courtney
All
are
right.
picking us up.
Okay. But I usually leave it on. I put it on auto, and then I over on the fast previews, I put it on adaptive. That allows it to render the preview faster. It adjusts the quality, so you can work faster, I guess, right? But I got a pretty beefy computer, so but yeah, you could certainly go ahead and set it to whatever you need it to. Just to get the results you want. I mean, when you start getting into like using the 3D options in After Effects, it will really tax your system. One thing to think about, like, if you try to work non-destructively, so it's always better to kind of create your text and everything within After Effects, right? But when you start then adding layer effects and stuff, trying to do 3D text in natively, it uses a Cinema 4D light, right? That you can use that, and that's fun. But a lot of times, if you like trying to add gradients and strokes and maybe a texture and stuff on that, it just starts adding up. So a lot of times, I will, if I know what kind of text I'm going to have pop up on the screen that I want to have stylized, I will do that in Photoshop and put them all on layers, because you can then pull Photoshop files into After Effects as layered compositions, and it preserves the layer styles that you have in Photoshop. So a lot of times, if I have a style that I've already set, I will flatten the text and everything and make them PNG files and pull them in. Because that's less system resources to try to render, effects within After Effects. Use After Effects for really heavy lifting stuff, for your compositing. If you can do your text, any text work or kind of, overlay work, do it outside of, especially if it's just a still scene, if that made any sense. All right, so yes, we've got this little Move that out of the way. We've got David here. I want a vintage frame. That needs to be longer composition. I'm going into the composition of that. It's 30 seconds, but all right. I'm not going to lengthen that out. I'm going to leave vintage frame itself. But a technique I use within After Effects. Let's see if I can close down some of this stuff. We'll just say, like, if I scrub through my timeline, you're going to see that this frame disappears. Actually, that's about a 30-second clip, but I'll show you anyway. This is 30. It's a 30-second vintage frame clip. That's not even up for 30 seconds, so I don't need to worry about that. I mean, the actual amount of time is going to be just a few seconds. But let's just say you've got your vintage frame, and it's only 30 seconds here. You could go into the composition and lengthen the composition itself, or it's a still. I mean, all it is a still frame. I can go to the end of the frame. I'm going to right-click, time, enable time remap. It's going to give you a couple of keyframes right where your playhead is. When you do that, you can place another keyframe by hitting the add or remove keyframe button. All right. Zoom in, right click on that keyframe. Then you're going to toggle hold keyframe, right? You can then drag that out. You can then drag the end of that out. And it will have that still frame stay up for a longer period of time. That works great for, like, you know, like you have an end screen for something that has, you know, information that you want to stay up, or you just want to hold a still frame up without, you know, having to, you know, increase the actual comp time. I remember the Amigas, yeah. And I didn't use any of that stuff, but I do remember, you know, those days with the video toaster and you know, the Amiga computers. That was way before my actual motion graphic, you know, days. All right, so I got my picture of David here. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think that I want to leave that how it is right now. I'll move that up into my pre-comp folder. Lower third, that should go in my pre-comp. Footage. Always try to stay organized. Not always good at it, though. This is fixed. What is it? Don't need that. Want the lower third and pre-comps. Done with those. Done with that. A little more organized there. Don't worry, Hans. We understand. Soccer is life. Hans, back to the discussion about the music. Yeah, we kind of dig. I mean, the music that I'm using right now is not the OG stuff, but I mean, we could certainly pop that up, I guess, right? Here we go. That sounds cool. Hans. I've got to start looking at doing some of that myself, going to maybe picking a couple of events to go to, you know. Now that I'm jumping into this full time, I'd love to be able to, go out to some events and, meet up with folks and. All right, so let's go grab David Freeze and we'll pull that in. Going to kind of pull the registration point off. I think what I want to do is right at the freeze frame point. Yeah, it messed up a lot of things. Bump. Okay. Right there. I'm going to, let's see. I think I have got an update available. I don't. Try to use some Mr. Horse. See if Mr. Horse has okay, blurs or fades. Fade to black, fade to white. Let's do that. Fade to white. Let's try the fade to white. Yeah. So David Freeze, we want we're about right there. So it's gonna go cheek, but that's kind of really slow. So we're gonna go in and get that set my in and out points so we can kind of look and see how the oops, it's a little bit not where I wanted it.
Love me some LED. Love me some LED. Love me.
think maybe we want it to do it a little bit after it freezes. Try that.
Love me some LED. Love me some LED.
It's still kind of slow, right? It's really slow in the flash.
Love me some LED.
Where is that? Where is that?
D.
I wanted to do it on the
some LED. Some LED.
right about there. All right.
Some LED.
Little. Maybe right there, right? Yeah, right there. Timing. Timing is everything, right?
Some LED.
Yeah. Okay. And then I want this picture to start big.
Some LED. Some LED. Some.
Okay, and I also want to do an adjustment layer, because what I want to do is maybe make that look like an old black and white. So I'm going to go to my effects panel. We're going to do a hue saturation. Hue saturation. I'm going to drag it up to, you're not seeing that, what I'm doing, but trust me. Colorize. Turn my saturation down. Maybe a bit. Maybe turn the color a little on the yellow side, maybe. Maybe give some more saturation. There we go. Yeah, that kind of looks cool.
Some LED.
But it goes too small, I think. It goes too small. So let's make sure we're on that keyframe, and then I'm gonna, maybe it breaks the bounds. Maybe we make that a little bit lighter. I like that. I like that.
Some LED. 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 Some LED.
I like that. I like that.
Some LED. Some LED. Some LED. Some LED. Some LED. Some LED.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. So afterwards, maybe a little bit before that. All right.
Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me.
Maybe a little rotation. Needs some a little rotation in there. Okay. Oh, what happened? I closed it. All right. I think maybe, yeah, let's reset. Okay, let's see what happens. Oops.
Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me.
It does does too quick of a stutter step there, and that's not what I want. So those are too close together. So let's pull that out a bit. Look at all my keyframes at the same time.
Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED.
All right, there we go. All right, let's try that.
Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some.
Maybe it's not quick enough. Before it was too quick. Now it's not quick enough, and I want it to scale down a bit more. Right.
Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED.
I like that.
Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED.
All right, I like that. All right, let's do some text. Oops. Z. Dang it. David Foster. All right, we want to select it all. Authentico is our main text. And you always got to go in and fix stuff. There we go. Morning, Rob. Hope things are going better for you. Hope you got your coffee. I'm going to go find some color palette. Do I got any? Do I got a color palette? I should pull in color palettes. Nope. Because I do not have a color palette. So let's do that. On that there we go. Kind of like David's name in blue. Oops, we got to be on the actual name and then select the color to change. David likes them bright like that. Let's try that first. We also do a primary color palette, which is a lot of times I like using the yellow as an outline for text. And this is what I'm talking about. When you start adding, colors, strokes, one of the things I can do is instead of doing it this way is, which, that's on the individual text. And sometimes, if maybe you want to copy this style over to other text, there's a few ways of doing that. Here I've colored the text, so I'm going to duplicate it, turn that off, and I'm going to get rid of, go back to the, it's white text with no stroke there, but on the actual, hold on a second. Like the previous text, right? With the previous text, I've colored it with the actual character color. On this other one, I'm going to go in and I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to go to layer styles. And I'm going to go to color overlay. And it's going to create these layer styles, this layer styles right here. I'm then going to use my color picker and turn it blue. I'm then going to go back to my layer styles. I'm going to add a stroke. And again, twirl down the stroke. And then I'm going to choose my yellow color. So now they look the same, right? They look the same, but I can, you know, turn off the layer style if I want. Whereas on this other one, you know, you can't. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. You know, there's really not a way to do that. You know, more options. There's fill and stroke, but I mean, it just tells you per character. I mean, but let's say, all right, so you know, let me get rid of that one. Actually, I'm gonna duplicate it again. Let's just say, you know, I've got my own name down there, right? I've got my own name. And we'll just go into, we'll get rid of the oops. We didn't really want to get rid of the color. We want it to be white, and then we'll get rid of the stroke. All right, so now that's white. So, but now I you know, I got a bunch of text. I want it all to be the same, and I've set my primary, you know, one of my texts that I really like. I really like that text style that I've created. So now I can just go up to that that text element, click on the layer style, Control C, click on the one that I want to apply the layer styles to, Control V, boom. There you go. There are a lot of even advanced techniques that you can create controls that you attach to any of your like solids, backgrounds, stuff that you can go in and you control the colors and stuff with a special like sliders and stuff in one area. So like if you create a template that has text everywhere, you can then connect that text to these controls and change all the colors and stuff at one time. But this is just my way of doing it, you know. Sooner or later I probably will do that for as things get rolling, you know. But for now, let's just go with what we have here. Deleting that. And I actually want to add just another layer style of an outer glow, because I like things to kind of set off the page. So with the outer glow, I'm going to set it to multiply. Change the color to black. And you can't see it because of the stroke, but I'm then going to go down to the size. And there. Yeah. It sort of gives it that kind of burn effect. You can do a spread too if you wanted to kind of give it a harder edge. But I could try color burn. That really gives it that kind of burn effect. You know, that kind of bleeding into the thing, which I kind of like that for you know, the Overland Geek stuff. It's gives that rugged kind of Western kind of, wanted poster feel. And if I really wanted to do that, Authentico has the spurred, as the spur look to it. That looks kind of cool. That gives it kind of that extra Western feel to it, right? Kind of a retro Western. We tried using the you can't, it looks terrible. Especially with the stroke around it. There's a rough version. I like I like that grunge style, but After Effects hates it. After Effects hates it. So does any of the other programs. They don't like it because there's too much, I guess it takes a lot of resources to sit there and do that, to get all that stuff in there, and it doesn't like it. None of the programs we use like the rough version, so that's okay. All right. David Foster. Okay, so how much time do we got to work with there? Boom. Let's go ahead and make sure that we end these where they need to be. Boom. Ooh, what happened?
Me, some LED.
Oh, I know what happened. So we want our vintage full screen to in there too. So that's what happened.
Me, some LED. Hey guys, welcome to.
I want it to be darker. It needs to be, yeah, let's make that a little darker. Instead of being lighter. That makes David Foster pop a bit. Maybe a little bit more saturation, but I still want to go with that kind of sepia tone. Not necessarily green, but yeah, there we go.
Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED.
David Foster. I hate it when the little ring comes up and I go, oh, crap. Save. Always be saving, folks. Always be saving. Everybody still there? How we doing? Do we need more coffee? Am I getting boring? Are you taking notes? Rob, how you doing? Any good news, any bad news, I mean, we're here. We'll listen. Taking notes. Well, it's a good thing that, you can always go back to the replay, right? So that's a good thing. All right, David Foster. I wanted to say fledgling. I think I need to find I need to pull up Hello, Kevin. How are you, sir? Good morning or good evening to you. Or good day. Fledgling Overlander. Yep. See, that's why fledgling Overlander. Budding minimalist. Budding. Fledgling Overlander. What's another we need? All right. Is there a thesaurus? Budding. What's another word for fledgling? Fledgling. Certainly, there's a way to look it up. I mean, I don't want to open up the thesaurus. I guess I have to. All right. Thesaurus. Okay, here we go. I mean, we really want to go with kind of the yes. Yeah, there you go, Kevin. Thank you. Greenhorn. That's what we're going to go for. Greenhorn. Greenhorn Overlander and Tenderfoot Minimalist. It fits the style, right? It fits the style. Thank you, Kevin. Chick. A chick Overlander. That I could use that, but I don't think it doesn't sound right. Thank you for that. Yes. All right. I do not want the layer styles. Which is not true. I do want layer styles, but I just want the outer glow on that. There we go. And let's there we go. Take both these and align them to the right. Right about there. Now, one of the other things we did in, how are you this morning, Kevin? How was your outing? Your birthday outing? For those who don't know, it was Kevin Michael Reed's birthday. Day before yesterday. Day before yesterday. On Thursday. Yeah. Nice, good. I am really glad that you were able to get out and. Ooh. Okay. Looking at RVs. All right, go outside for a bit. I don't. Maybe not. Maybe we just do it, darken it. I don't know. Let's try. I'm gonna do a different adjustment layer here. Turn off that one. We're gonna go back to that. Maybe not colorize it. Okay, almost okay. I'll probably go back and forth on all this stuff.
Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED.
Something I do want to do. Well, be sure to catch the replay. If you miss something, just catch the replay. And really, in the comments for the video, if there's something you want me to kind of maybe try to cover in a video, let me know. That's all part of this new thing. 5 days. Monday, 5 days of corporate gig, and then I'm talking, balls to the wall, content creation. And that's not just on Overland Geeks, but that's on my channel too, where I am going to, start really ramping up doing like kind of tutorial videos. So if you have a technique or something you want to learn or want me to demonstrate, put it in the comments. Email me at grim@grimskull.com. I should do a CTA for that too. I don't think I have I just got my buy me a sushi one, but yeah, I got to do my I got to do one for you know, for my other call to action. So go away. Go away, call to action, go away. Yeah, yes, I'm definitely going to do kind of, you know, specific kind of, you know, drill down kind of tutorials. That was sort of my plan all along, was to try to do, you know, after, you know, After Effects 101, my production techniques that I do. It's just, you know, when you're working a job and then you're trying to, you know, do stuff with family and everything, you know, there's not a lot of time. It just, you know, so I'm definitely going to do some, you know, definitely kind of more specific tutorials where everything is concise and condensed into shorter videos. Not with, you don't have to sit there and pick through my streams. That's another thing I want to do, is go through my previous streams and pick out, you know, areas like that. So I like that. I like how that yeah, do it. And there will be things that I do that I'm gonna put on my, like, buy me a coffee page, like, as if you're, you know, the goal is to, of course, you know, make money doing this. So at some point I'm going to be doing series of tutorials on stuff. You know, a series of tutorials on things, and then I'll set up a subscription deal on my Buy Me a Sushi, and if you're a subscriber, you'll get access to, you know, more advanced tutorials, stuff like that. That stuff's, it's all in the works. It's all in the planning phase, you know. But yeah. Greenhorn, tenderfoot. Okay, we need another. All right, show off the ride. Feeling passionate regular. A lot of times, you know, when you're using brush style or script fonts, you know, you want to go in and make sure that, you know, a lot of times you'll see people that use, like, handwritten fonts or cursive fonts, and then have these big gaps in between the letters. You don't want to do that. In After Effects, you want to use the tracking, right? You can use tracking where you select the whole word, and then you can scrub, and that'll tighten everything up like that, right? But you know, on some fonts, when you do that, it tightens it up too much. So there are certain times when you can go in and, you know, just put your cursor in between the two letters you want and use your Alt key and your left and right arrows. It's probably hard to see, so let's solo that. I'm going to solo that. If you're in After Effects, you have this little dot column here, right? If you just want to look at that one layer you're working on, you can hit the solo, right? Now you can't see it, but because I got transparency grid, so down here you have your transparency grid. Turn that off. It's blue, but you can actually go up into the composition if you want and change that to whatever color you want. Let's change it back to black, which is the standard color. All right, so, you know, you can go in and, you know, move your cursor or the, you know, the little cursor left and right like that, and just go, you know, on those that they need to touch, just go in and use your Alt key and your right left arrow, right? So like for this, that I want those to join so it looks like it was, you know, one stroke. I don't want my T and my H to touch. So I'm going to go Alt arrow to the right. I want my T, my H and E to touch though. Right? And definitely you want your, I want that I and O or D. That's a D, sorry. I do want that to touch. My E to kind of touch there. My letters are touching each other. That's kind of dirty. Sorry. If your kids are watching, I apologize. Once I'm done, I'm going to click that dot again to bring everything else back up. I want to rotate this a bit. And maybe I want it to be. And there's another thing, like you see how these are on top of each other. You can select the whole thing. Once again, go to your character panel and you have what's called the leading or leading. I call it leading. And you can scrub that to give a little bit of, you know, spacing between there, but not too much. I mean, you know, that looks terrible. I think I want to have that in a color. Maybe beige. Yeah. Memories of PageMaker. Yeah. Show or showing? Show or showing? Show in. Showing off the ride. Maybe just a little. So when you mess with the point size, it also messes with the line with the leading. So you always got to go in there and. All right. do a little bit of rendering. It's on full though. Why is it back on full? I don't want it on full. I want it on adaptive. All right. There we go.
Hey guys, welcome.
All right. Wait a second. All right. It's going to render a bit quicker.
Me some LED. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Overland Geeks. Pardon me, some LED. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Overland Geeks, and today I'm going to be talking about my 2020 Toyota 4Runner TR. Me some LED. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Overland Geeks, and today I'm going to be talking about my 2020 Toyota 4.
All right. Okay. I'm happy with it. There's so much I could want to tweak, but I want to get this fucker out today. So the only thing I'm going to do on this one scene is the text needs to be a bit more dynamic. Right? So Animation Composer is a great tool. It's by Mr. Horse. If you're an After Effects person, this is not sponsored or anything. I don't get paid, but it's a plug-in for After Effects. It's a great tool to do effects quickly. So I highly recommend this product for adding, quick effects, transitions. You could get very creative with there are various packs that you could get for it. I got the motion presets, which I'll use on the text presets, which is what I'm going to use here. But there are just all kinds of effects packs that you can buy for it to use to add some cool transitions, some cool elements to your footage. You combine them in a variety of ways to do some interesting things. What do I don't necessarily want to do a fade. I want to do just a basic fade. And I'm just going to do an N on that one.
some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me.
I want it to come in probably a little bit sooner, right?
Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me.
I want that same thing, but let's see. I want to do it by line. Right? By line. So let's copy. And select. I'm going to go back in and preset actions and paste. Let's see how that looks.
Me, some LED. Me, some LED. Me, some LED.
We have to make sure to adjust it again as we move things around. I think we can paste it. We're going to paste it on that one, and it'll give us a cool effect also. But I want it to come in about here. All right.
Me, some LED. Me, some LED.
Yeah, I mean, all I got to do now is,
Me,
and I'll show you.
some LED.
So now that I've got that in this composition, right? That script font. Yeah, so it comes in. Yeah, I could do a few things, right? First, I'll kind of increase the length. I've increased the length of that script font, right? The right in kind of deal. Yes, you could do a Mogurt. Yes, you could export that as a Mogurt for sure. So here's what I'll do. Like I can control. I'll create a comp, right? Let's create a oops, not a camera, but a comp. Write on text, right? So I've created this write on text. I don't think it is unless you've got, as long as you got the doors locked, Kevin. So I'm going to double click on that write on text that I did. And there it is, right? There it is. Here's the only thing that it may not work. All right. Yes, John, you can create that, but it will not work with what I'm doing because I'm using that the horse head, the Mr. Horse plugin. If they don't have the Mr. Horse plugin, it might not work. Now, it can still be done with text effects that you can if I get rid of that, right? We're going to remove all right on that one. I can go in and use a let's see. What was it? We can go in and we could do some opacity options, right? The range selector. Let's say end. Right. Maybe it's the offset. No. Yes, I can. But it's more fun to figure out how to, That was interesting. Okay. I mean, that's 0. All right, I'm on to something there, but it'll be something where I got to tweak it. So I'm going to just kind of come back to that later. For now, we've got our text there, which is a right on. And here's the thing, right? If I make a composition, right? I make a composition of the right on, right? It's a pre-comp. So I've got this right on text over here. I can name that right on text episode 2. I can then duplicate it for episode 3, which episode 3, I believe, is going to be about pizza. It's pizza time. There we go. Pizza. Get rid of that capital T. It's pizza time. So now I've got it's pizza time. So now, yeah, I've got that composition, so I can go in it and duplicate it and edit it, and then I don't have to go through, resetting everything. So yeah, that can be done. That can be done. Ugh. And we'll just leave it like that.
Me some LED.
All right. So let's take a gander at the whole intro. As soon as that gets done rendering, I'm gonna save. There we go. I saved.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Overland Geeks, and today I'm going to be talking about my 2020 Toyota 4Runner TR. Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool.
So, how's it look?
How I love LED.
How's it look?
Absolutely love me some LED. Hey guys,
okay.
Welcome to episode number 2 of
Kevin
Overland
has a
Geeks.
complaint.
Today I'm going to be talking about
We're waiting. Or not close enough. You think it should have more space or be overlapping? Is that what you're saying? Here's one of the reasons it feels weird, probably. It's off center, right? Off center. I moved everything. Now, what that allows me to do, right? Maybe make that a little bigger.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED. Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool.
Any better?
You guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED. Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know
Maybe.
how I love LED.
Come on, Kevin.
I absolutely love me.
Let's be sure.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED. Even this thing has LED lights and stuff.
Showing off the ride. It's a bit too big. Bit too big. It was kind of off center. I do like it more centered.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me.
Absolutely love me some LED.
Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Overland Geeks, and today I'm going to be
Feels
talking
more
about my
centered, a little bit more
2020
balanced.
Toyota
I am in
4Runner
agreement.
TR. Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Overland Geeks, and today I'm going to be talking about my 2020.
All right. All right, we need to change that position.
Off-road premium. TRD off-road premium. TRD off-road premium. TRD off-road premium.
There we go.
Off-road premium. TRD 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 Off-Road Premium.
I thought they left. Surely they left. Must be people outside. I think really, Kevin, though, it's really, again, it's about the viewer. You know, if it doesn't feel right when you're looking at it, certainly, I mean, you can like and dislike styles of things, but when you're looking at a composition, you can just tell when a composition is off. Even you know, even if you don't.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool.
The heck
You
happened?
guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me.
All right. I'm sorry. Let me go back to. I didn't want to do the whole thing. Oh. All right, now let's render that and let's see how that looks. All right, as I was.
Even this thing has LED lights and
as
stuff
I was
on it,
trying
which
to
is
say.
cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Overland Geeks, and today I'm going to be talking about my 2020 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road Premium. Alright, so even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED.
I like it. I like with the change, Kevin. I like with the adjustment. Yeah,
Hey guys, welcome to
I like grunge style, right? I like kind of a grungy style. I like this rugged style I'm going for. You know, David's other style, the kind of neon stuff, retro, was really cool. Not really my style. And hopefully this is a good marriage between David's style and how I feel creatively or stylistically the channel should go. Still holding on to these bright colors, but giving that kind of retro, vintage, rugged, you know, it's an outdoor channel, okay? For all intents and purposes, it is. It's an outdoor channel. Because he's going to be outdoors doing this stuff. But anyway, that being said, whether you like the old style, whether you like the new style, it really doesn't. It's not the case with what Kevin was talking about, right? Kevin's looking at the composition and going, something feels off balance. It doesn't feel balanced. That's how I think. You know, and Kevin can say I'm right or wrong, but that's what I agreed with Kevin. It's like that, the composition, the elements were there, but it just felt off balance. So John, you have an eye. You can see that, you know, whether you think, you know, the colors match or whatever is kind of, even then you're going to be able to tell, you know, you don't like pink. That's fine. Right. But you're going to be able to tell the difference between, you know, somebody who's, you know, has an eye for color and somebody who doesn't, or, you know, if if stuff is off center and causes you now, you can use that to your advantage when you're doing designs and branding. All right. I could have said, Kevin, I want it that way because it causes the viewer to kind of be at, uneasy or off balance. That's the intent of what I'm trying to do with that art, with that, with that composition. So I agree with Kevin. It's you do have talent, John. You have talent. There's nothing that says, that doesn't look right. I may not know how to explain it of why it doesn't look right. And that doesn't take talent. That just takes learning the language. And Kevin and I both being in kind of that creative field have a common language that we can speak. And that's not anything about talent, really. It's just about learning. And that's what I'm here to do. I am really excited and happy that to be able to sit here and do this, and somehow knowledge is transferred. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it, though. I like the direction of branding. We've got some tweaking. It's going to evolve, but I think it's groovy. It's groovy. It's my word, groovy. So there's one thing I do got to add in here. It's my paper mat. No, that's not. Okay. Where is that? Where'd you go? I have this I've got my vintage frame that makes the whole thing look grungy. Well, John, I'm here to help you along that journey. And the cool thing about it is, let's get you to the point where you're retired, but you learn new skills. You learn something that you can then use to, still keep the brain sharp or whatever, That's kind of how I feel about it. No. I don't know if you noticed that Skelly, he's out of the box. He's out of the box. So he's kind of waving now. Waving right there. Skelly's out of the box. All right, let me fix this frame frame thing. There's frame full screen, but then we want going the wrong way. All right, there we go. So I've got this other frame that I use, which gives it kind of a vignetted effect with a little bit of the grunge on it. I like that. I like that. Did my stream just die? Kevin says the stream died. Anybody confirm? Can you confirm or deny? All right, okay. We're good. We're good. It is denied. What time is it? 10:14. All right. I'm going to go for another 45 minutes, but first I'm going to refresh my coffee. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Just enjoy the music. I will be right back. All right, we're back. Real quick, nuke some coffee. Coming soon. If you want to help support David, in turn supporting me, Overland Geeks has got some merch going to be coming out. I was working on the store last night, trying to get that up and running. If you are so inclined to want to sport some gear from me, as soon as the store is up, we'll definitely get the link. Hold on a second. Yeah. But if you're interested, if you kind of dig my logo, you can get you all kinds of stuff. Let me get to the link. I'm looking for the link for my Redbubble store. It's probably down in the description. Yeah. You can go to my store. My Redbubble store, got my classic logo there. You can get that on all kinds of stuff. I'm definitely going to get me some of this magnet to go in my refrigerator. It's a funny thing is Stream Elements has not been pimping my shit today. I'm kind of mad. I'm gonna have to have a talk. And I want to get one of these magnets. And then a nice coffee mug. Which I need to adjust the art on. Apparently. I got the sniffles all of a sudden. Sorry. Give me a canvas print for my wall. And some stickers. Got to get some stickers and a hat. And a shirt. And a hoodie. So if you want to help support my channel, go to the link. Get you one of the first be the first to get you a Grimskull logo item. I will be designing more stuff though, some t-shirts, some graphic tees for both Overland Geeks and my own stuff. I'm looking forward to that. I might even take commissions at some point. Okay, let's right there. We want to go to where our fly-in logo is and trim that because I don't need it there. But I want to get this whole section done. I'm going to get this whole section done here in 30 minutes. Now, end the stream, and then I'll kind of finish up. But there's something I want to do, when it comes up, and that is where it says, what the channel is about. Overlanding plus minimalism. Or is it the other way? Minimalism plus overlanding. Now I don't even remember. Damn nose. Got I'm looking for my my style, my minimalism plus overlanding. I think I got Photoshop. I want to get some text. So it's a thumbnail I was doing for the shop. So what I want to do is go minimalism. Which is the pink. I want to do the minimalism in pink. So I'm going to go to the list layer style, color overlay. I'm going to put the pink in there. Minimalism. The drop shadow is really, 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 really harsh. And I want it to be black. Let's make it black. Turn off this other text. Get it out of the way. Minimalism. Plus come on. Turn into an edit. There we go. Plus, what's that plus symbol for Authentico is really small. And then I'm going to go in here and Awesome. Make that one green. All right. And then overlanding. And that I want to be the blue color, which is the ready color. So, okay, but then I'm going to go back into the layer style. All right. I want to follow the journey too, but I'm gonna wait. Put that in as native After Effects. My ears feel like they're stopping up now. Okay, the rest of this stuff I don't want right now. I don't want the frame. Just want my words. I'm gonna save this over into my video production graphics package. And distills. This is, what do I call it? I mean, you know, Overland Geeks is, of course, the name, the title, the name of the group, the organization, the what we're doing. Overland Geeks. Follow the journey is kind of the tagline. What do you say? Minimalism and plus overlanding is what another tagline? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how you call it. How do you the subhead? You've the logo, and then you've got the logo sub logo, the logo title logo. I don't know. Maybe Kevin can, or John, either one. Anybody in the chat that is still around. We're just going to call this the M and O. The proposition. I get the proposition. The proposition. Yeah, the proposition. I mean, yeah. Follow the journey is the tagline. Yeah, but yeah, we'll just not give it not really give it a name. We're just going to I got rid of the logo. Let's just call it the title. We'll call it title. It's the title. Title. We're going to call it title. It's the title, the logo, the title. Mission, the mission. The mission, Overland Geeks, is about the about statement. There we go. It's the about statement. Minimalism plus overlanding. That's what it's about. So it's the about statement. There it is. It's a David, if you're watching, this is what it is. We have our logo, we have our about statement, and then our tagline is follow the journey. So there we go. Okay. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. What we need to do. Yeah, you need to go find a new office. Get out. Save yourself, Kevin. Save yourself. Will do. I shall look. Always in the shower. Always in the shower. It always comes to us in the shower. Usually when I'm touching my naughty. I mean, I like it. I like it. I'm here. I am here, sir. All right. Kevin, get out. Get out there and go for a ride. Get out of that heat. Please, I don't want you dying of, heat exhaustion, heat stroke, whatever else other kind of heat would happen. Dang. Sounds interesting. Sounds kind of like me. It's like, I've got this great office space I would love to capitalize, jump on and create a space for folks to make it. I would love to make it the Overland Geeks headquarters. Yes. Yes. If we could only find the investment, if we can only find the capital. Yeah. I'm with you. I understand, Kevin. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. For sure. We'll figure it out. I'm all about helping to figure that out. Is that on my... No, that is not. Wow. Okay. I think that's what I need. This is what I need right there. Let's I'm going to export that out as a PNG. This is what I'm talking about, John, before. It's like if you know, I could probably do all of this stuff, what I'm doing in I could probably do all of this stuff in After Effects, just like I'm doing it in Photoshop. But that's going to cause a little bit more, resources, taxing the resources of what I'm doing. Do it in Photoshop. I can export it out as a PNG, right? Oh. I need to do some cleaning out. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop here because I'm going to be like just sniffling all over the place. I don't want to do that. And you guys are not up for Grimm's snot ASMR. Right? I mean, that's just not... not what we want to do. All right. Video production, the package. Overland Geeks has a nice package. I mean, the graphics package. What is this? What is this composition? All right. Okay. Overland Geeks is not David. He's Impartial Geek. Overland Geeks is the name of the channel. I mean, if I'm talking about Overland Geeks, I'm talking about myself too. I'm just saying it's teamwork. It's a team channel. Here's the title song. All right. Where did I just put that? I just put the Mo text right there. So Hey, Kevin, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for putting up with the heat for a little bit. I do appreciate it. Yeah, go have fun today, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you later. Yes, I think that would be a great idea. Great idea. I will try to jump in on that. All right. So see you later. Oh, my nose. Okay, I'm going to go back and use another 2D transition from Horsehead. We're going to do from the anchor point X and Y. I think we should do a overshoot. Or maybe an ease. Let's see how the ease. No, I want to do an overshoot. That's too much. I think that's going to be just about right. So let's insert that. Let's see how it works. How if it gives us a nice effect. I'm gonna. See you, Kevin. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to be talking about my 2020 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road Premium.
Okay, almost there. Almost there. I think one of the things we need to do is the fly-in video. The fly-in video. Come on, what am I doing? Come on. Position and P for position. All right, I'm gonna scale it up just a hair. Just a hair, all right? Just a hair. Maybe up just a little bit more. All right, and then we're going to do follow the journey. Here's where we could do that. What you were talking about, John. I'm going to go back and I'm going to call this the Ride On tagline. I'm going to drag that over here. Now let me drag it down to where I need it. Now, of course, now I can go in here and then with the rotation, I can reset. I can reset the rotation. I can then type in my text for, follow So lowercase t, the journey, right? Oop. That needs to be centered, right? And then I'm going to center it in that composition. I am, however, going to change the color to white. I got a bit of misspelling there too. Follow. So once again, I'm just gonna kind of get it to where it kind of touches where I want it to. I don't want that T touching, so let's put a little space there. I do want that touching the R, maybe the E, come on. The E a little bit more. All right, I like that. All right, let's make sure it's centered again. I'm actually going to center the, by control clicking the little pan behind or anchor point tool. It centers that, so. Oh, sorry. I'm adding an outer glow again. I want it to maybe stand out a little bit better on the white backgrounds. We're going to do a color burn. Take it down just a little. I think that'll do it. I think that'll do it.
I'm going to be talking about my 2020 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road Premium. All right, so this is
something happened there.
even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED.
Yep. Around here, and I know what it was. It's this little overlap, so I need to. Yeah.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I hit the scale because I wanted you guys to see it better. That's kind of scary, right? I mean, it's like he's going in for the kiss. Whoa. Speaking of, should I grow the beard? I don't know. I don't want to grow the beard. I like that shot. That might be the permanent opening shot. You know, B-roll. Here we go.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Overland Geeks, and today I'm going to be talking about my 2020 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road Premium. Alright, so this is, even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it.
I like it.
Because you guys know how I love LED. I absolutely love me some LED. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Overland Geeks, and today I'm going to be talking about my 2020 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road Premium.
I'm happy.
So
I'm happy with it.
Even this thing has LED lights and stuff on it, which is cool because you guys know how I love.
All right. Okay, gang. All right. So hopefully you got a little bit of knowledge out of it today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the conversation. Thanks for keeping me company. I've got more stuff to do on this, but I'm gonna go get some breakfast or something. Need some fuel, some mental fuel. I'm excited. I'm like, you know, I'm in a creative streak at the moment now. So hopefully later on tonight, the full episode will be up at Overland Geeks YouTube channel. So go to youtube.com/Overland Geeks. You know, if you want to find out more about me, be sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell. You know, if you found anything of interest, maybe you got some knowledge out of it, you know, anybody else who wants to help support the channel, go to, you know, well, my buy me a coffee. Boy, that's really slow. I think I'm being taxed a bit with vMix. vMix is taxing things with whatchamacallit, Premiere and After Effects, or After Effects, yeah. Do I got Premiere open too? I thought I closed it. Nope. But anyway. Let's try that again. There you go. All right. Now, head over to buymeacoffee.com. It's not necessary, but if you found it valuable, of any value, you want to help support the channel and what I'm doing, I am going full-time. 5 more days. Well, October 1st, my last day at the corporate gig, and then October 4th, I'm in it. I'm in neck deep. John, thanks for hanging out. Interfleet, if you're still around. Chris, if you're still around, thanks for hanging out. Hans, I really appreciate you hanging out too. And Kevin, since I know you took off because it was kind of hot. And for the rest of you lurkers out there, again, thanks for coming out. I'm at 80. I need 20 more. So, if you can, ask your friends if they, want to see some cool stuff or see some, some old guy talking about graphics, have them come over to my channel, sub, give me to 100. Then I'll have my custom URL. I won't have to cut and paste that crappy, coded one. So, but be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So for some more fun. Thanks for hanging out, and everybody go out and enjoy the rest of this. It's a beautiful day here. So, go out and enjoy the rest of the day. I will catch you later. Don't forget overlandgeeks.com. Sign up, become a member, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Later.